Huff. Huff. Oh, it's gonna be the... Grr! How did I get into this mess? Oh, remember the dream he had at the beginning?
Oh.
Wasn't it? That's far enough! You can't run forever.
Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Oh my god.
What? What have I done wrong?
I cannot allow you to go on like this.
But I'm just a simple defense attorney.
Silence! You are no longer worthy of your title.
What?
Arrgh! I've had this dream before someplace some time ago. Wait, when was that? As if this day was written into my destiny. Today, I'll stand in court as a lawyer to prove a killer innocent. Was it the first case of this game? All right. This is where it all comes to a head. We're gonna wrap this shit up hopefully today. Beep. Hello, this is Phoenix Wright. I mean, oh. You don't look so well, dude. You're gonna prove me guilty today, right? You're gonna prove me not guilty today, right? Dude,
there's
people all around.
We're in a lobby.
If you
Yeah, I'm replacing that.
Would you kindly, Mr. Lawyer? Remember, it's not just me. It's your precious friend's life riding on today's verdict, too.
Grrr!
Now listen up, you'd better get under the guilty sentence, okay? If you get that creep slime bag and not guilty, I'll never forgive you, ever.
Maya!
Phoenix.
Yeah! Come on.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
Okay. Mamiya! Wait. Maya! How's Maya? I don't know. Oh, that could have gone on longer.
Don't ever say that.
Yeah, don't do that. Why you do that? You don't know? She hasn't tried to cello me since yesterday. Mia, what am I supposed to do? Well, like I said, for a lawyer, the worst times are when you have to force your biggest smiles. But
There you go.
Oh.
You can't give up. There's still some hopes left. Stop it, please! There's nothing left. Not here. Not anywhere. You've got gigantic boobies. I like to look at them. Pretend like you are not the little girl who's been walking around with me. It's me. Enjoy the moment when I pretend you're not 8 years old. Arrgh! It's that accursed guard again.
Why are you calling me?
Will you leave me alone? Look! Don't call me anymore! I mean it! It's gonna be Gumshoe. Yes! Yes! You're really mean, pal. Ah! Gumshoe! I'm really, really sorry! It's just that the Engard evil, and the boobies, and then the phone boobies. I mean, what are you?
They let me join the investigation team and we're chasing after the killer, pal.
Then you have some sort of lead and a job again?
Sorry, but right now we got zero leads on the guy.
But
we're going to give it up.
Not-
We're not going to give it up.
Not really chasing him, are you?
Not quite, no. No leads, but
We're running really, really fast.
Gumshoe!
Until the trial is over, until the verdict is handed down, we're going to do everything we can to find the killer. If we can get Maya out, then you can get and guard the guilty verdict he deserves, pal.
That's true. I could do that if they just found Maya first.
You got that? So you have to make sure you do whatever you can do to make the trial last longer.
I have to make the trial last longer? How do I do that?
If you go at Mr. Edgeworth, whatever you got, then you two can draw it out.
Oh, now I get it.
I believe in you, pal. You and Mr. Edgeworth can do it. It's my greatest dream. You working together with Mr. Edgeworth. It's so beautiful together. So, believe in us. We're not going to give it. We're going to give it all we've got, just like you.
Got it. Thanks, Gumshoe.
Hey,
Phoenix, you understand now, don't you? You have some money you'll never be able to buy. Friendship. It's the strongest weapon in the world. You have it in abundance. Yeah! We're really going to fight this trial with the power of friendship.
Yep.
They're serious. Looks like we're coming to the end. I have to make the trial last as long as I can. Gumshoe will come through. I know it. 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 3. Couldn't we tell the judge now? Like,
Nope. Nope.
court is now in session for the trial of Matt and God.
the defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor.
Now, as I recall, we concluded yesterday's session with a big mystery on our hands. The mystery being, what exactly was Miss Andrews' role in this murder? That is to say, is she really connected to the crime itself? Mr. Edgeworth, if you would please inform the court of today's proceedings.
Adrian Andrews. She forged evidence that threw suspicion onto Mr. Ungard. Love that shot.
Yeah.
Slink inside these clothes. And then proceeded to escape the crime scene by wearing a nickel samurai costume. And the guilt of these actions are those from which she cannot escape.
Then you're saying that she's guilty after all?
I'm not finished, Your Honor. Miss Andrews has nothing to do with the committing of the actual murder. I would like to direct the court's attention to this card.
What is that? It looks like a shell.
It's calling card of a certain assassin.
Assassin, you say?
Yes, Juan Corrida was killed by a professional assassin. And the person who hired the assassin, his client, so to speak, is Matt on guard.
Bravo.
Bravo.
What a surprising turn of events!
I would think it's become commonplace by now, Your Honor. I know what's going on this time. So, I know everything.
First time ever.
I know everything Edgeworth has said is true. I hope. But we'll stop the holdout as long as we can. At least until Maya's safe and sound. I wonder how the trial will turn out today. Oh.
Now then, please call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth.
The prosecution calls the defendant's mentor, Mr. Will Powers, to the stand. Yeah, how's he going to be involved?
I don't know.
Now then, witness, your name and occupation, please.
Oh, okay. I'm, Will Powers. I'm a poor, underpaid action star.
And what is your relation to the defendant?
Well, that's I guess I'm sort of lousy mentor to him in a way. Yeah.
Mr. Powers, please. You don't need to put yourself down so much.
Oh, sorry. Well, I'm just kind of a nothing sort of a guy.
On the night of the murder, you visited the defendant's room. Is this correct?
Yes.
I didn't know that. Fuck.
But you know, I didn't actually get to see Matt when I went.
All you need to do is answer what you're asked. Now then, I would like you to please testify about when you went to Mr. Ungard's room.
Oh, okay, sure.
Here we go. Visit to Matt Ungard's room.
After the award ceremony, I went by myself to Matt's room.
Oh god.
Matt was standing there in front of his room, still in his nickel samurai costume. He was talking with someone. At first, I thought it was the bellboy. I watched the two of them for a while, but then I gave up and went back. I had guests with me at that night, and I couldn't make them wait for me.
We were the guests. Ha! Yeah, I know who he was talking to, Your Honor. It was the assassin, Shelley the Killer. And we have this card, and it's an open and shut case, really, so just let's end it right now. I mean, oh, fuck, I was supposed to delay.
Nothing sounds out of place for Mr. Powers' testimony.
And talking with the bellboy is no big deal. You fucking idiot. If one assumes that the person Mr. Ungard was speaking to was an ordinary bellboy.
But what are you implying?
Well, Mr. Wright, let's have your cross-examination, shall we? Looks like we're in another sticky situation. Huh? A trap. Can't you smell it, Phoenix? Well, not since Edgeworth cross-dressed last. But for us to find out more, we're just gonna have to charge ahead first, right? Wait a minute! I know what I smell! It's a trap! It's you, Maya! You're only 8. I mean, Mia. I don't know which one of you is what now. Visit the room. After the award ceremony, I went by myself to Matt's room. The defendant's room? Why did you go there?
Well, I'm his mentor, like a big brother, sort of. And I wanted to say congrats.
Well, what's wrong? Why did you stop?
Mr. Wright,
What is it?
you're going to try and trick me into a corner, aren't you?
Huh?
I know I'm just a poor, underpaid action star, but I'm not the killer.
Oh, fuck. No one said you were Mr. Powers.
No, please, don't trick me. Every time you do your lawyer thing, the witness suddenly turns into a bad guy.
Every time. Witness, I will personally talk to the defense at a later time. So for now, please kindly cooperate and continue with your testimony.
Sorry.
So you went to the defendant's room and then?
Hey, wait a minute. When did I suddenly turn into the bad guy here? Fuck. Matt was standing there in front of his room, still in the nickel samurai costume. Are you sure that was Matt Ungard?
Yeah, I'm sure. He wasn't wearing the nickel samurai mask then.
If that's the case, then he really can't be mistaken. And what was the defendant doing standing in front of his own room? Becky, your eyes are all half open.
Sorry.
Are your eyes getting dried out?
Yeah.
Do you need Visines?
No, it's okay.
Okay. Ow. He was talking with someone at first. I thought it was the bellboy.
It was actually the killer.
At first? What do you mean by that?
Well, he was in a bellboy-ish uniform and he had a bottle of juice on a tray.
The juice! Sounds like an ordinary bellboy to me, you fucking idiot.
Yeah, but I don't think he was a normal bellboy.
And why was that?
Why did I think that, Mr. Wright?
How am I supposed to know?
So sorry,
God.
but I can't remember right now. Sorry.
I guess I'm going to have to wait patiently on this one. Watched the two of them for a while, but then I gave up and went back. You saw the two of them, the bellboy and the defendant together, correct?
Yeah, the bellboy just wanted to say congrats.
Now, while you were watching the two of them, did you notice anything strange?
You know, I did feel something weird. I think it was because Matt, well, he gave the bellboy a tip.
A tip? But that's a perfectly normal thing to do.
So how long did you watch the two of them?
No more than a minute or two, I think.
Well, can we find out what the tip was?
Yeah.
What was so strange about... I had Okay, so
a
you...
recap.
Yeah. I guess it's me, I couldn't wait. Okay. So, who are these guests you're talking about?
You guys, of course. You and Maya and Little Pearl. I thought it would be really rude since I invited you guys if I disappeared on you. So I went back to my seat pretty soon after seeing Matt in the hallway.
This is like squeezing water from a stone. It's probably pointless to press further.
Do you remember this incident? Did Mr. Powers leave his seat that night?
I don't remember that happening at all. Maya was making such a racket in her hyper state. I ended up focusing on her.
I see. In any case, from his story, he was probably gone for very long.
Alright, so... God damn it. Well, we can't even find out more about that tip because it's not in the statement. So
we have to contradict one of these things.
what can we contradict?
I went by myself to Matt's room.
There is nothing there contradictory.
Yeah.
What the fuck are we supposed to do? Which one involves the tip? Press the, it seems weird, but press the tip thing again. At first, what do you mean by that? I didn't think he was a normal bellboy. And why was that? Why did I think that, Mr. Wright? How am I supposed to know? Hey, wait a second. Actually, what? Really?
He changed it?
He did? He actually, Mr.
I
Powers,
didn't even catch that.
only a few minutes ago you stated... Go ahead.
You know, I did feel something weird. I think it was because Matt, well, he gave the bellboy a tip.
Could it be that you felt something strange about the tip giving incident itself?
Yeah, that's it. You really know your job.
Shouldn't he have altered his statement to have the tip in it if we were supposed to press it again? That seems like going outside of the rules of the
so
game.
weird.
That is a very anomalous moment.
Mr. Edgeworth.
Yes, Your Honor.
This bellboy, he wasn't an ordinary one, was he?
Wait, and we're going on based on him giving him a tip at this point?
Yeah.
Perhaps we should let the witness tell us.
Very well. Mr. Powers, please amend your testimony.
He should have done it the first round.
You mean about the bellboy, right?
Matt gave the bellboy a tip.
That should have been put in the first time!
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Whatever. So we gave the bellboy a tip. What's so strange about that? Oh, you fucking suck, Phoenix.
Yeah. Well, you see, Matt's not a poor penny pincher like me. I was trying to figure out how much it was because the tip really shocked me.
Was it like a wad then?
How much was it? How much it was?
What?
I don't know.
But that's when something even more surprising happened. The bellboy was putting the tip he got in his pocket, and that's when I got my first good look at the guy's face. I was really shocked.
I'm afraid I don't follow at all.
It sounds like Mr. Powers was surprised twice by this event. Oh my god. I wonder which of the shocking moments I should ask about. Let's start with the tip. The defendant is a huge star. He can afford to give generous tips. Wouldn't you agree?
Sure. But giving him that much was maybe a little too much, I think.
A little too much. Just say the amount! Would you please clarify for the court about how much you would say the defendant gave the bellboy?
Honestly, I don't know. I can't even begin to guess.
And why is that?
Because he gave the bellboy a really, really fat roll of cash.
A roll of cash?
Look at the way he stands.
Ah, well, interesting. That certainly was a very generous tip, wasn't it?
A very fat roll of cash. That can hardly be called a tip, Your Honor. The judge is beginning to look awfully suspicious of us.
What could we object?
Object to that being an abnormal tip.
Yeah.
Objection! The defendant is a superstar! That kind of tip is typical fare for people like him. We're trying to draw out the trial.
I know.
Oh, right.
Are you saying that the superstars are super spenders? If I could receive large rolls of cash by simply bringing people things on trays, then why on earth would I be here prosecuting? He's got a point. I don't ever get paid. I don't ever get paid, let alone rolls of cash for all my hard work.
That's too bad, buddy.
So supposing that roll of cash was not a tip, then what was it?
Payment, Your Honor.
Payment?
That fucking...
Isn't it obvious? For the murder of Juan Corrida.
Then that bellboy the witness saw?
Yes, he was the assassin.
Hold your horses right now! Mr. Edgeworth, you don't have any proof of this, do you?
Have I?
Bless you. Excuse me.
What's making you guys sneeze so? Is it cherry blossoms?
I don't know.
Have I ever been so unprepared to support my claims, Your Honor? I have here the card Shelley Tequila left at the scene of the crime.
Shelley Tequila?
He is the person by the police's special investigation team has been chasing for ages. I am certain that the person the witness saw is very assassin Shelley Tequila.
Really?
What's wrong, Mr. Powers?
Nothing. Something just clicked in my head and I think I just figured something out.
Oh?
Actually, I saw that bellboy again later on that night.
Mr. Powers, please testify. Tell us what you saw.
Okay, so the second part of Powers' testimony after the break. Stay tuned.